Alright. Hello YouTube, how y'all doing tonight? I'm back. Um um hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry about that. Since I woke up, my stomach was not feeling well. So, anyway, hello YouTube, how y'all guys doing? I'm back. Sorry I haven't uploaded a video in a couple of days, man. I've been kind of taking some time away, stepping back, and focusing on other things. I've been kind of busy. I was up yesterday, working on trying to get my CompTIA stuff back, and then I was working on setting up some of the emulators so I could play stuff, and I was like playing SpongeBob, Creature from the Krusty Krab. I was playing Revenge of the Flying Dutchman on the GameCube, but then that didn't work, so I had to set it up on the PC SX2 PS2 emulator, and then I was playing Power Stone, and I was doing and I was trying to play MLB 2K13, but it didn't work for the 360, and I spent most of my night setting all that up, and I was kind of busy, so I really didn't get around to making content like I did yesterday or in the last couple of days. Plus, I had plans to go somewhere yesterday, but it didn't work out, and I was going to play with my buddy Trav, but I guess I must have overslept, because he told me we might play tomorrow. We might play, but I never got anything from him, so I don't know if he texts me or not. But I was looking at Ready to Rumble boxing, old footage of Ready to Rumble boxing round 2 for the PlayStation 2, the Nintendo 64, and the Dreamcast, and I wanted to play it again, so I'm considering actually downloading that, setting that up, and doing footage of me playing Ready to Rumble boxing round 2. I've been playing a lot of old games from my childhood, and I've been trying to get back into playing them. I've been into SpongeBob. I want to get SpongeBob Titans of the Tide. It just came out on November 18th. I really want to play it because I heard it's really good. But yeah, I was setting that up and trying to play that, and I didn't know this, but apparently Power Stone 1 and 2 came to Capcom Fighters 2, so I'm considering maybe getting that game now in the future to play the modern version of Power Stone, because the only Power Stone version you can play right now is Power Stone Collection for the PSP, and I managed to find that and emulate it. But they said it's the arcade version. It's not the Dreamcast or the console versions, and they left out a lot of stuff in that version compared to the collection version. So we've got a lot to catch up on. I was also playing SpongeBob Cosmic Shake again yesterday for a little bit. So been playing a lot of old games using emulators. I have been doing a lot of Let's Plays and older titles. I'm kind of taking a step back from doing other things, trying to improve my health, because I've been going through a lot lately and dealing with a lot of stuff, and been dealing with depression and anxiety and going through a lot of stuff. I've been just going through a lot in my life, and I've really been kind of not really wanting to make content on stuff and upload as much. I've been maybe doing gaming stuff and older games and things like that. I've been trying to focus on that. And I've been kind of taking a step back from news and doing stuff on Israel and the Middle East. But I wanted to tell you guys what's going on with me, and I've been doing that. So I was up all night. I didn't go to sleep, or I didn't go back to sleep. I woke up around 8 yesterday. I didn't go back to sleep till about like 11 in the morning because I was watching old footage of Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2. And I'm thinking about doing a Let's Play or a replay of Ready to Rumble Boxing 2 for PS2 for the channel. Because I want to play it again. But yeah, I uploaded me playing Gauntlet 7 Sorrows and Mario vs. Donkey Kong, SpongeBob, Creature from the Krusty Krab, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, Power Stone, and I think SpongeBob Cosmic Shake. So I've got a lot of footage of that if you want to go check that out. And just playing a lot of older games. Gonna do like thinking about doing like long plays or like old footage of games from my childhood or from games I played in the past, and I've just been re-exploring that and doing that for the channel, and been setting those up. But been playing on PlayStation, PC, XS2, PS2 emulator, the Dolphin, and PSP emulator. So if you guys want me to teach you how to like set those up and like how to do that, I can for the channel. If you want to see a video of that, just let me know, and content wise. But yeah, and I was just so busy trying to get my course working and try to refine all that again that I got tired and pretty much just stopped. Pretty much just I stressed out trying to do that. So we've got a lot to catch up on. I haven't had a chance to check the news of what's happening to cover what's going on, but I've been kind of busy with other stuff and doing things. And I was supposed to go to therapy yesterday, but that didn't work out. And we were going to go to Putter Up, but that changed, so. We got a lot of stuff to cover that I'm behind on. So it's gonna be a long video. Prepare to buckle up for what's coming. And yeah, so I just want to tell you that's what's going on with me. Let you know, go check that out. But anyway, I've heard that a lot of big stuff is happening, including Trump investing in something recently, and a lot of stuff changing by 2026, and the Gaza Stabilization Force being voted on by the United Nations. So we have a lot to go over. So let's see what I missed. says today's signing of the Saudi Arabia Investment Forum is huge as it positions Saudi Arabia to be a global center for data collection of all 8 billion human beings. So, historic Saudi-American joint statement, the signing of the Artificial Intelligence Strategic Partnership document between Riyadh and Washington, launches a new historic phase that establishes Saudi Arabia's position as a rising technological superpower and a pivotal partner for the United States. What does this do? It provides the Saudi kingdom with the most advanced semiconductors that will develop the artificial intelligence AI applications and systems. Builds a massive artificial intelligence infrastructure that transforms the Saudi kingdom into a regional and global center for advanced supercomputing. Today's human amid Cisco partnership announcement is for a 1 gigawatt AI data center in Saudi Arabia starting with 100 milliwatts by 2026. Hamas denounces Israel's Gaza strikes as dangerous escalation. Hezbollah was getting powder today and tonight, but Hamas continues its shenanigans and was attacked as well. Israel Air Force strikes Hamas targets in Gaza following the attack on IDF forces earlier today. The Israeli Air Force launched strikes on Hamas positions across the Gaza Strip after terrorists opened fire on IDF troops operating in the Khan Yunis area. According to the military, no casualties were reported among Israeli forces during the incident. Trump wants the Board of Peace to become the foundation stone that all global peace plans will be based upon going forward. Says Trump at the U.S.-Saudi Investment Forum. We've ended the war in Gaza, and 2 days ago, credibly, the United Nations Security Council backed the Trump peace plan. We have 59 countries signed on. They endorsed the United Nations for what is called the Board of Peace, chaired by a person called Donald J. Trump. Crown Prince bin Zayed of Saudi Arabia will be added to the Board of Peace. Donald wants to make the Board of Peace the best leadership board in the world through peace and global peace. It begins with the Board of Peace. Trump finished by stating that the Board of Peace will go long beyond just Gaza and the Middle East, long beyond, aka globally. Interesting.
But we also, as you know, we had a historic ceasefire when we ended the war in Gaza. 2 days ago, we incredibly, the United Nations Security Council backed the Trump peace plan, and we have a great peace plan. We have peace in the Middle East. Look, this is strong peace too. They say, oh, it's not, it's not. These are very strong peace. We have 59 countries signed on. And with this problem, somebody calls from countries, they want to go in and lead the fight to solve the problem if they have any problems. But right now it's looking very good and endorsed. They endorsed the United Nations, what's called the Board of Peace, chaired by a person called Donald J. Trump. I accepted the chairmanship. They asked me to be chairman. That's what I needed. It's just a little more work. But to go on, I'm going to be the greatest board ever assembled. When you see this board will blow every board away. And I believe we're going to be lucky enough to have the Crown Prince be a very distinguished member of the board. But we're going to have the heads of the Board of Peace. And I think it will go long beyond Gaza and the Middle East. I can see that going long beyond. There'll never be anything like this in terms of, I know you all have wonderful boards, but this is going to blow it away. It's going to blow them all away. And it's going to do some really good.
Trump's roadmap for Gaza requires free and fair elections for Palestinians. This is wild. It's all coming together. Bubba says this week's UN Security Council resolution on Gaza was historic. It represents a rare convergence of international consensus, Middle East regional cooperation, and American leadership. While Israelis are going to the ballot box for the 10th time in the last 20 years, Palestinians have not had the opportunity to choose their leadership freely for 20 years. Into this void has stepped U.S. President Donald Trump, whose unprecedented initiative opened a narrow but real window of hope for the Palestinians. He achieved what many considered impossible: a ceasefire in Gaza, brought international backing for reconstruction and a roadmap. It links humanitarian relief to political reform, reconstruction to accountability, and security to governance. No other world leader could have forced this breakthrough. No other can guarantee that it's translated into meaningful long-term Palestinian reform. Trump is literally paving the way for the Antichrist to take the reins. This is all taking shape in front of our eyes. Netanyahu visited the territory in Syria that it controls. Earlier today, Netanyahu wanted to be on the ground to see how well Israel could defend northern Israel. Syria strongly condemned the visit, of course, and this ticked Jelani off. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu visited the IDF troops in Syria on Wednesday, and he told them that their presence in the area is of immense importance. We attach immense importance to our capability here, both defensive and offensive. Netanyahu told the soldiers, adding the three priorities were safeguarding our Druze allies and especially safeguarding the state of Israel and its northern border opposite the Golan Heights. This is a mission that can develop at any moment, and we are counting on you, he said. Netanyahu knows the risks that lie right ahead in the new northern front. Hmm. Palestinian state within 5 years. Saudi Crown Prince pressures U.S. for binding guarantee. MBS makes his peace accord to Israel time-bound and binding. MBS wants a Palestinian state within 5 years. Saudi Crown Prince presses the U.S. for a binding guarantee. After meeting President Donald Trump in Washington, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman said the United States must guarantee negotiations for a state of Palestine within 5 years. He also stressed that no Muslim Arab troops will join the International Stabilization Force in Gaza. If Muslim nations will not take part, the question who would one possibility is that the international force will never be formed or will emerge only as a limited toothless framework similar to the UN Peacekeepers Force, UNIFIL, in Lebanon. Public statements by Trump and the Crown Prince referred to a clear path toward establishing a Palestinian state, but Israeli officials interpreted the remarks as non-binding. A former American guarantee would make the Saudi vision for Palestine statehood far more concrete. Earlier on Wednesday, 8 fighter jets from the Israeli Air Force flew over the western Hama countryside and parts of the Latika countryside in Syria, simulating new airstrikes against targets in Syria. These Israeli fighter jets penetrated Syrian airspace without any anti-aircraft fire from Syrian forces. Israel launched this show of force over Deraa, Quneitra, capital of Damascus, and then as far as Homs, or veering toward the Mediterranean Sea to avoid approaching the northern Syrian area with Turkey's border. This was a practice run. Something is really launching this so